Hey everyone, happy Wednesday night and welcome to our weekly Wednesday night crafty sessions. My name is Anne Granger and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the beautiful town of Dorchester, Ontario, Canada. And I'm excited to be with you tonight. Welcome to my happy place, aka my craft room. It is a hot and humid day here in Ontario, feeling a lot like 42. So for my American friends, I think that converts to be about 105. It is way too hot to do anything, but it's nice and cool in the room to craft. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We are going to craft and have fun. So popping on just a few minutes around 8, so Facebook can let you know I've gone live, and that always gives me a chance to check my settings. Today is Wednesday, June 19th. If you are watching live, you're going to see the red live button up top. And if you're watching on a replay, maybe you found my video on my YouTube channel or on my blog, shout out to my replay warriors. I would love to know where you're coming from. Please comment on our video, interact with me as we're crafting. It's like you're sitting in my craft room with me. Like and share my video. That is how we get more people into our crafting video. The more we have, the more fun it is. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Lori. Thank you for watching tonight. So tonight I am showcasing the gorgeous, charming duck pond bundle. Say that 10 times fast. That is way too hard to say. And you might have caught me live on Monday night, or maybe you've watched my replay, but I actually did a Facebook Live on Monday featuring that bundle. My goal is to come to you more often, showcasing more products and more samples, because I truly believe the more you see something, the more you might want to purchase it. I have to admit, when I first saw this stamp set, I was like, yeah, I don't really need it. It's really cute, but what would I do with that stamp set? How would I even create with it? Well, then my Stampin' Up! Friends, demonstrator friends bought it, and they started creating some really cute projects. The DSP is super gorgeous. You could use it for everyday in color colors or just everyday crafting, and then obviously you can use it for like the cards we're gonna make tonight. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have this card, this bundle. And I'm so glad I did, because it is super, super cute. So we have lots to share with you. So I'm gonna flip my camera. I actually just got my new glass mat, so I'm super excited. I'm gonna share that with you. I'm gonna show you this Lily Pond Lane Suite. I think that's what it's called. And then I'll show you the products that we're using tonight. And then I actually created my card tonight using a little bit of a mystery stamping. So a few weeks ago, I took part in Rhonda Wade's annual creative convention online. I love her training. I love her convention online. I learned so much. And I always use her projects for inspiration. And during the weekend, she has what is called mystery stamping. You mystery stamp with Ange or Rhonda or Michelle or Erica. And I pulled out one of those sketches and was like, I'm going to create that card. Actually, I think I used Ange McKay's mystery stamping. So that is what we're doing tonight. I'm going to give you the pieces as we go along. I will be posting all this information. It will go up on my blog. It will go I'll upload the video to YouTube. It will go to my blog, and you will find all the measurements on there, so you can just watch and create, or create with me as I tell you the measurements. But know that I will post everything on my blog, and I will give you a direct link to my blog on this post once I upload that video. So watch for that. All right, let's get started. So I'm gonna flip my camera and we're gonna get crafting. Grab your snack, grab your drink, whatever you do when you craft. Usually for me, it's a lot of chocolate. And let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna flip my camera. You're going to see my pretty blinds. I wish I could have the windows open, but the blinds open, but I get that west sun and it is pretty bright out there tonight. All right, let's see. You should see now I just gotta make sure I'm straight. So Ashley, if you are still watching, let me know if my camera is, there's my arm, that's the problem. It was, if I look straight. I'm gonna just watch, sorry, my arm was in the way. I think, what's crooked? I think this may be crooked. Let me know what's crooked. What needs to be changed? I can see it, but I just don't know which way it is. Maybe it's this that's crooked. Maybe it's this that's crooked. We gotta have straight viewing when we watch. I think that looks a little better. Okay. You can just let me know. Let me know, Ashley, if it's like still crooked, still straight, where we're at. I don't know. Anyways, as we're waiting for those comments to come through, I want to introduce you to the beautiful glass mat. This is a tempered glass mat that Stampin' Up had offering back in Celebration. So if you joined as a demonstrator during Celebration, you were able to select this glass mat for free. Well, guess what? So many demonstrators wanted it. So many customers wanted it. Stampin' Up brought it back. So as a demonstrator, I'm able to pre-order this glass mat right now. And then it'll be available for customers starting on July 3rd. Trust me, after you see tonight, you're going to want it. Looks good. No rear glare from the glass mat. Perfect. Thank you so much, Ashley. So this glass mat actually comes with this cute little silicone tray. You can put your ink spots in here. You can put like water and re-inkers in here. You can mix your colors in here. You can actually put your like ink pad in here if you wanted. There's a lot you can do with this, and it just literally sticks to your tray. It does not move. See, it's pretty grippy. It's not moving. And it also comes with this cute little chamois. So you would just wet it, and then you would use your chamois to clean up your mat. You could literally watercolor on here. You can mix colors on here. You can put drops of re-inkers on here. There's so much you can do with this glass mat, and I'm so excited that I actually got one. But my favorite thing is, I love how stamping on it makes it so crisp and clean. Like, it is just, you don't need that paper piercer mat anymore because it's just so beautiful. All right, so let's show you what we're creating with. So tonight we are using Lily Pond Lane. Let me find it here. Up top on my my catalog, I have all my bundles. I just need to find it. Where is it here? Take the sky to the market, wiring powers, full of life. Lily Pond Lane. There we go. All right, here is the gorgeous suite. So it's called Lily Pond Lane. In this suite, you will find the Charming Duck Pond bundle. Say that 10 times fast. These dappled dots, now they were unavailable, but they are now available. The dies currently are not available, but you can purchase a stamp set. They're supposed to be due back in by the end of the month. And this gorgeous Charming Duck Designer Series paper. It is a 6x6 pack, and you get 48 sheets, so you get 4 sets of 12 designs. And I'm going to show you that individually. So you will find this on page 44 and 45 of our catalog. And right now, during the month of June, you can purchase any of our bundles that are as a stamp set and die for an extra 10% off. So that is a steal of a deal to the end of the month. So actually, they're already 10% off. Stampin' Up is giving you an additional 10% off, so it stays like it's 20%. I am showcasing the gorgeous Lily Pond Lane Designer Series paper. I don't know about you, but I am missing the Designer Series paper in the catalog where it was all laid out and it showed the colors. So as I pull out a pack of paper, I am making one of these samplers. I just printed it on our basic white Designer Series paper. I printed this, typed it up in Word and hit print. And then what I do is I just take one each of the samples. So I have listed the coordinating colors. So I actually going to put this with my paper. And then when I pull it out, I don't need to go search online. I don't need to go search anything. I have it right here. Coordinating colors: Balmy Blue, Granny Apple, Great Granite, Peach Pie, Pretty Peacock, and Pretty in Pink. So when I sat down to create my card tonight, I pulled from the Designer Series paper and then pulled those coordinating colors. So there's the one set. And then here is the other set. So as I said, like, these are the new in colors. This is Peach Pie and Pretty in Pink. You can and this one too. You can totally use those on everyday cards. I think these would make great aquarium cards. You know, if you had like especially if you're going traveling this summer and you're gonna maybe hit some aquariums up, I would think those would be really cute because you see, you know how you see in the aquarium all these little cute, colorful fish swimming by. But there's definitely, like, these could be great masculine cards. This could be a great masculine card, and then this could be a fun baby card. That would be a cute little baby onesies. All right, lots of other ideas that you can do with this. So that is the designer series paper. And let me show you the stamp set. So the stamp set has, is a photo palmer, and it's called Charming Duck Bundle. So super cute greetings, and you've got these ducks. And the neat thing about this is they actually, you can stamp and cut out these ducks like this. So you can stamp and cut out. And I'm going to show you some samples later I have created with this. So then there's this really cute die. I'm going to show you how a sample of that later. But it just creates like a little center point, and then it die cuts these out. They just more emboss, so it's like a neat little center point for you. All right, so let's pull those over. So my card tonight, as I said, was a mystery stamping that I saw on my friend Rhonda Wade's annual creative convention. If you are anywhere in Canada or the United States, actually I think worldwide, you can join that group, that convention. She does them a few times throughout the year. All right, so I'm actually going to put my markings down here so I know what I'm doing. Our card base is peach pie, and it's 5.5 by 8.5, and we're going to score that at 4 1/4, just like that. All right, I hope you've had a great day and stayed cool. As I said, here in Ontario, it was a bombing 42 degrees. I work in a school, and we were loading buses, and today we were outside loading the buses. The kids were all like, oh, we need shade. So we kind of had them lined up against the building where the shade was. There were staff members just dripping in, like dripping sweat, and we were only out there for like 15 minutes. So I have a coordinating piece of cardstock. So this is 3 by 4 1/8, and we're going to use the DSP. I chose this DSP because I thought it was a nice little like scenery, and we're going to cut our DSP. Actually, we need 2 DSPs, and I forgot to grab that. So this DSP, we're going to cut 7/8 by 4, and we need 3 of them. So let's do that. And I think I've already cut this at 4. So we're going to go 7/8. So 7/8 is this last line right here. So let's cut 1, 2, 3. So we cut 3 of those. That is what we're going to use. So we're just going to put those off to the side, and I'll put this in. And then we're going to bring in another pattern, which I forgot to grab. So let me see, which pattern did I use? Hopefully I have it, and if not, we'll use a different one. I don't see it. Sometimes I use, in the patterns, I use certain ones. Oh, this might work. Let's try that. Let me see if I have the other one that I actually used. We're going to play which one do you think would look better tonight. So let's do that. Okay, so we need a piece of designer series paper to go behind on our top of our cardstock. So, do we want this with this? So we're going to call that option A. Or do we want, and then these will go on top, just so you know. So it's going to look like that, kind of give you like a little sneak peek. Or do we want option B and like that? What do you think? A or B? If you're watching, let me know. I kind of think B. I think the flowers were too busy. What do you think? Let me know. I'm just gonna like put these off to the side while I wait to hear what you guys think. Okay. Option B. Yes, I agree with you actually. So let's put this away and let's get cutting. I think the other one it was pretty. It just didn't work for what I was doing. Okay, so this we're going to cut 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Always save these little pieces because you never know what you can use them for. So I actually found these bags. They're 6 by 6. They're perfect for holding your designer series paper. And I want to think they came from a place here in Canada called Clear Bags. I definitely need to order some more because they hold that 6 by 6 perfectly. So that's what I put my designer series paper in, just so you know. Because sometimes keeping them in that little paper that they come, you totally rip it. At least I do. Okay, we're going to assemble. So let me bring my card in here so I can see what I'm doing. All right, so we're going to put this aside. We're going to bring in our patterns, and we're gonna go like this. And like this. Now, I always lay my pieces down before I hear, because I want to make sure that I'm centered and then I have enough space on either side. Oh, my fingers are... Okay, I'm happy with that. So let me just spread it out. Try not to move. Okay, I'm happy with that. It creates a cute little scene. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab the first one and we're going to put that down. And that's kind of going to be my guide for the ones on the left side and right side. All right. And here we go, another one. So how's it cute how they create that little scene. So now we can actually go ahead and adhere this one. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Little pattern right there. It's just so cute. Makes you smile. Okay. Now we're going to come in and we're going to put this down. So 4 1/4, it's actually going to be the size of our card front, and that's what we wanted. Now we're going to put this down, and I'm actually going to pop that up. So let's bring in some dimensionals. The one thing I love about mystery stamping is that it's like a puzzle waiting to be solved. And if you follow me on my social media, you know I love to do puzzles. I find it very relaxing. Sometimes after a busy day at work, before I make supper, it sits on my kitchen table. It's on a tray that I can move around, and I'll just work on it. I'm working on one right now that's taken me a while. It's a scenery. It's like a canoe out in the rocks in the water, and there's just way too much blue and white for me and green. Yeah, I really need to get working on it so I can start a new one. All right, we are using the Pretty Peacock in gold ribbon. So we're just going to, I'm just going to lay this down probably like right here. I'm just going to give a little bit of there, and I'm going to bring in my paper snips. Now, here's a tip. I have paper snips that only cut ribbon, and I have paper snips that only cut paper. And how do I distinguish that? I actually have this cute little charm that I got from Stampin' Up at one of their leaders events, or I would put a piece of ribbon. So I know, because when you cut ribbon and paper and use the same scissors, they become dull. And you just don't want that. You want scissors that actually cut nice and give you nice things. Okay, and as you can see, my ribbon is like off the leash and just off the leash. That's because I was looking at my doggy. Off the roll. And so, yeah, it's a hot mess. But that's okay, because I need to use it up first before I start a new one. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. Now, in our mystery stamping, it said we could use whatever, like die cut. So I thought we would use some punches, and these punches are available in our online store. Our online store is a spot where Stampin' Up hosts this product that you cannot find in a catalog. Oops. I think, what size is this? 2 3/8. Let me see. Find a bigger one. Let me see. I think I grabbed the wrong size punch. I think I need my bigger punch. 2 1/2. I think I wanted my 2 1/2 punch. Hold on here. Yeah, that's what I want. I wanted 2 1/2. So our punches are all on our online exclusive. Okay, so this one is a 2 1/2 inch circle punch. These are punches that like you have around forever because they're so good. Now, let me move this off to the side. And we're going to bring in, I think I want the 2 3/8. Let's try it. And if not, we'll use the next one. Oh, yes. Yeah, oh, let me try this one. So that's a 2 3/8. I'm actually going to set that up there. Or this one is 2 1/4. So we'll see which one we like better. I think it's the 2 1/4 that I want. So I'm just gonna put those off to the side. Yeah, I like the little border around it. Okay, so now let me show you what we're gonna do. So we can go in here. Actually, we're gonna stamp. Now this is what I like about the glass mat. You don't need a paper piercer. So when you use our photo polymer stamp sets, most of the times you, I'm actually gonna change the greeting on this one so you can see the difference. You would use this, ooh, our block's really sticky. You would use a paper piercer and you would put your mat and then you would stamp, because there's no red rubber on our stamps, not on our photo polymers, so you need that cushion to stamp. But I have found that I like it so much better on here. Now I am going to put my saying this size, I think. Yeah. So look at that, nice and crisp. Hello, Melissa. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are using the Charming Duck Bundle. Okay, so we just stamped in Pretty Peacock, which is one of the coordinating colors in our sets. One thing I love about Stampin' Up, everything coordinates. You can go from designer series paper to cardstock to ink to ribbon to embellishments, and all matches. All right, so let's go ahead and adhere that down. I'm gonna put that there. Now, I'm actually gonna flip my card. I'm gonna leave it like that because I'm gonna play with it for a minute, but I wanna show you what we're gonna do next. We're gonna bring in the Baby Boss, aka the little mini Stampin' Pad. This is the boho blue. You can actually get this in boho blue or basic white. And these machines are actually 10% off for the month of June. So you might have our big Stampin' Cut and Boss, it's 10% off. Or you might think, well, why would I need a mini, Anne? This is why you need a mini. You can bring it to your table. You could take it outside while you were crafting. Maybe you're die cutting while you're waiting for your child to play sports. This is easy and light to carry. And it just literally folds up like this. So you could easily take it. Or maybe you're a person who likes to go to scrapbooking props or a day away with your friends. It is easy to carry and take with you. All right, so we're gonna put that down. Now we're gonna bring in this cute little paper. So this is the paper right here. And I'm gonna show you some inspiration with this paper in a minute, but we're gonna use this little duck here. And I wanted to show you how cute it is that we can use our dies, wrong duck size, our dies to cut out those extra pieces in the paper. So, as you can see, the die matches perfectly. I like to use Post-it tape. You can use washi tape. I just like to use it to help hold my dies in place because it drives me crazy when I go to cut a piece. And guess what? The die moves and it cuts half of the duck's beak off or the leg, and that's just not fun. All right, so we're just gonna pop that out. Look how cute that is. Super cute duck. The paper is gorgeous. Like as I said, this stamp set didn't really do anything to me until I was like, oh my gosh, so cute. Now, I love it. I'm so glad I bought it. So, you might want it after this. Trust me, you're going to want this. Hi, Tammy. Thanks very much for joining. Okay, so I'm going to put our duck just down here. He's just going to be like off to the side a little bit. We're going to pop him up. So, we're just going to kind of, I just wanted to be like, hey, friend. I should have put it up a little, maybe I'll put him up a little higher. His tail is like, maybe there. Hey, friend. And we're going to pop this label up. All right, now, I'm going to put it off to the side this way. I would like to know, I'm going to move over a bit so I can see my red. Would you add embellishments to this card? Answer yes or no. and then you can let me know and we'll add some embellishments. Would you put embellishments on this card? I'll show you what I have. I'm not sure if I have any of those colors left. I have the shimmery in colors, which I have the pretty peach pie, so we can use those ones. So we're gonna call this one option A. Or we can use the in color resin dots, and we could use peach pie. So Ashley's saying yes, we should have dots. So do we want shimmer or do we want the plain? A or B? Which do you think on our project? Would love to know. Oh wait, I know there's a little bit. Shimmery. Ashley says shimmery. All right, Ashley, we're gonna go shimmery. All right, so let me grab my take a pick tool, which is right here. Now, we're just gonna pick up some of these little pretty dots. I think I'm gonna put one here, one there, one here. I'll put one down here. Maybe that looks cute. That looks cute. It's kind of I always struggle, like trying to figure out where to put your things is kind of interesting. All right, let me show you our finished card for tonight. I'll bring it up close. There you go. Hello Friend, featuring the Charming Duck bundle. Reminder that this bundle you can save 10% during the month of June. I will let you know the stamp set is available. The dies are not. They are currently unavailable, but due back in the warehouse sometime next week. So you can check the online store or you can message me and let me know, and I can keep an eye out for when they come in. So this is the one we just did. Now I'm going to show you my inspiration in the one I did. I just used, I know I didn't put dots on this one. So same layout, 2 different patterns, and then I used a different duck and I placed my circles, one off to the left and one off to the right. So there's the projects we made tonight. Oh, this is the one. Okay, so using that. Then I have some other ones to share with you. So last night I created this one with my team. So if you would love to be a part of a stamping community, the Stamp to Create team would love to have you. I actually cased this one right from the catalog. So in here, I showed my team, and I actually on Monday night did some coloring on my Facebook Live. So you can go to my YouTube channel or my blog, which is www.stampwithann, and you'll see the YouTube video along with all the measurements. I'll show you that other card. But when I was looking for inspiration for coloring, I actually picked up some of these ducks in here and used some of the colors in this paper to inspire me to color. Now on this one I used Granny Apple, Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, Pretty Peacock, and Crumb Cake. That was the one I colored there. Now let me show you the one I did on Monday night. So this is the Monday night Crafty Session video we did. I showed you how to use a sketch from our annual catalog, and this is the one we created. Now I actually took the coloring right from the DSP. So you can see my ducks look very similar. I used Granny Apple, Balmy Blue, Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, and Gray Granite to color my ducks, and I used the DSP ducks for inspiration. So that video is up on my blog and on my YouTube, so you can go check that out with all the supplies and measurements. And then I have one more showcasing a fun fancy fold. I think you call this a book fold. So remember I was telling you about those dies earlier in the beginning, how they cut out this fun little circle. So they cut out the circle, but then they emboss the grass marks and I think they're called cattails. And then you just can cut them out extra, and then you put those on, and we added some lily ponds. And then those are the dappled dots that are available. They just came available, like I placed an order last night and they were available. So you definitely want to add those. They're super cute. And they are in colors. So once again, just pulling all those in color paper from the packs of paper from the Lily Pond Lane Designer Series paper, but I love how bright and summery it is. All right, that is all I have for you tonight. So just to recap, we used the Charming Duck bundle, say that 10 times real fast, and the Lily Pond Lane Designer Series paper. And I will be posting this video on my blog and on my YouTube channel. It will probably be up sometime before the weekend ends. I'm hoping maybe depending tomorrow night or Friday night, depending on what I've got somewhat of a busy weekend. But it'll be up before Sunday. I will upload it to my YouTube. I will post it to my blog, which is www.stampin.up. But if you're like, hey, Ann, I really like those projects you made tonight, then head to my blog, www.stampin.up, click shop now, and purchase the Charming Duck bundle. Well, you could just get the stamps up, the dies aren't available. The Lily Pond Lane Designer Series paper. You could add some extra stuff, and if your order is over $50, I will send you an embellishment and a thank you card in the mail as my way of saying thank you for shopping with me. I really appreciate you supporting my business. That is all I have for you tonight. I really hope you enjoyed our crafty session for this Wednesday night. I will be back next week with some more. Not sure what we're showcasing yet. I need to figure that one out. That will be my weekend project. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight. Thank you for joining me on this crafty crafty video. Oh my gosh, my brain is tired from the heat exhaustion today. And I also have my own language, just have to say that. The more you craft with me, you'll understand. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you for joining us. Please like, comment, and share on this video. That's the best compliment you can give me. And I will see you guys next week for another crafty session video. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by tonight, and we'll see you real soon. Bye, everyone.